Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news. When you think about the Bears' secondary, especially in recent seasons, it's been a roller coaster of ups and downs. The last few years have shown us the importance of a versatile, ball-hawk type of cornerback, someone who can lock down the slot, challenge the outside, and create turnovers. Now, whispers in NFL circles suggest that Chicago might be on the verge of a major move, possibly acquiring Trent McDuffie from the Kansas City Chiefs. And folks, this isn't just some rumor. Insiders are pointing to a real trade scenario that could reshape the Bears' defense and set the stage for a playoff push in 2024. Let's break down what this means. The Chiefs, currently sitting at 7-6 and facing cap constraints after restructuring Mahomes' contract, are reportedly eyeing a trade where they'd send McDuffie to Chicago in exchange for a first-round pick in the 2026 draft, along with a fifth-round pick. This move would save Kansas City around $16 million in cap space, money they're clearly looking to free up to add some youth or depth at receiver, especially after the impressive season of Rook Rice, who racked up over 200 yards. For the Bears, who are sitting comfortably at roughly $30 million in cap space, bringing in McDuffie could be a game-changer. He's a 25-year-old who's proven himself as a slot maestro, a versatile corner who excels in coverage, making him an immediate upgrade for any team looking to tighten up their secondary. Now, what makes McDuffie so appealing? Well, he's not just your average slot guy. In 2025, he racked up 4 interceptions and 12 pass defenses, earning a PFF grade of 93, which puts him among the top 4 cornerbacks in the league. His catch rate allowed is just 46%, and his EPA per target is a healthy 40, indicating he's an effective playmaker who can turn coverage into creating turnovers. Since entering the league in 2022, he's already accumulated 10 INTs and 40 pass defenses, and he was selected for the Pro Bowl this past season, where he added 5 interceptions and 2 defensive touchdowns to his resume. His ability to cover both the slot and outside positions gives the Bears a lot of flexibility, especially with their current depth concerns at cornerback. It's also worth noting that McDuffie's career has been slightly hindered by an ankle injury that caused him to miss 2 games in October 2025. But overall, he's been durable enough to amass significant snaps, around 700 in the slot. His style of play echoes the peak of Marcus Humphrey, another top-tier corner with a PFF grade above 91. His tackling, coverage, and ball skills are all elite. This trade would give the Bears a lockdown corner to pair with Stevenson, who had a solid 2025 with 3 picks and a PFF grade of 86. 1. Adding McDuffie would elevate the secondary to a whole new level, reducing the pass yards allowed from around 230 per game, which ranked near the bottom in the league, down to an estimated 190, making opposing offenses think twice before throwing in their direction. Think about it. If the Bears can bolster their secondary with a player like McDuffie, their entire defense could shift gears. Right now, the team has been dealing with some backfield weaknesses, especially with their secondary being somewhat leaky and vulnerable against top-tier receivers. McDuffie's presence would turn the Bears into a windy wall, similar to what the Ravens' defense was in 2023, with a significant jump in turnovers, especially interceptions. The projections show that the Bears could rack up an additional 15 pass defenses, and historically, a player like McDuffie could raise the coverage efficiency by around 16%, comparable to what Patrick Surtain did for Denver in 2025. And that's not all. Losing Odeyingbo on the defensive line has also impacted the team's ability to generate turnovers, but adding McDuffie could reverse that trend, increasing turnovers by around 1.7 per game. This kind of aggressive, ball-hawking defense would support the Bears' overall game plan, especially with the rookie Williams stepping in and contributing in his first year. The impact of such a move could be felt immediately, especially in critical late-season matchups and playoff scenarios. The NFL odds already reflect this potential shift, FanDuel had the Super Bowl odds for the Bears jumping from over +40, 0 to around +15, 0 after rumors of this trade surfaced, making them a more serious contender against aerial threats like Justin Jefferson, who in 2023 amassed over 300 yards receiving. McDuffie's versatility is another key point. He can play both inside and outside, giving defensive coordinator Alan Williams a lot of tactical flexibility. That means, even if the Bears face injuries or game plan adjustments, they've got a corner who can adapt seamlessly, helping to contain some of the league's best receivers. His playoff experience is also noteworthy. He has 3 playoff interceptions in his career, turning into a true ball hawk when the stakes are highest. And that kind of mentality is exactly what the Bears need to take their defense to the next level. Overall, this move isn't just about plugging a hole. It's about creating a defensive identity that can challenge the best offenses in the league. The Bears have been building this team for a few seasons now, aiming for a resurgence, and acquiring McDuffie would be a strategic step that aligns perfectly with their goals. Imagine a secondary that can lock down the passing game, force turnovers, and give the offense the extra possessions needed to compete with the league's elite. With Fields leading the charge on offense and a revamped defense anchored by a player like McDuffie, the Bears could be looking at a real playoff run, maybe even a deep one. The NFL is all about these game-changing moves, and if this trade happens, it could mark the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter of dominance and a return to the top for Chicago. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, fans should keep a close eye on how this potential trade develops. The Bears are clearly looking to solidify their secondary, and a player like McDuffie could be the missing piece that transforms their entire defensive approach. With the division becoming more competitive and teams like the Vikings and Lions investing heavily in their passing attacks, the Bears need to respond with aggressive, smart signings and strategic moves. McDuffie's addition wouldn't just be a roster improvement. It would send a message to the entire league that Chicago is serious about competing at the highest level once again. The team's recent drafts have shown a commitment to building a young, talented core, and adding a player like McDuffie fits perfectly into that vision. His experience, combined with the Bears' emerging talent, especially in the secondary, could create a formidable unit capable of shutting down even the most potent offenses. The NFL landscape is shifting, and teams that prioritize defense and ball-hawking corners are the ones that tend to go far in the postseason. Chicago knows this, and if they land McDuffie, it could be the start of a significant turnaround. Fans should also remember the history of the Bears' secondary. From the days of the monsters of the Midway to recent years, Chicago has always been proud of its defensive identity. Bringing in a player like McDuffie, with his proven production and versatility, could reignite that pride and set new standards for what the Bears' defense can achieve. The energy and confidence that come with adding a player of his caliber would be palpable, and it could inspire the entire team to elevate their game. In conclusion, this trade scenario, if it materializes, is a bold move that could define the Bears' trajectory for the next few seasons. It's a strategic gamble that makes sense from both a cap perspective and a football standpoint. With McDuffie's track record, the Bears would be acquiring a cornerstone piece who can impact games immediately and help them climb back into playoff contention. It's a move that fans should be excited about, as it signals a team willing to make aggressive decisions to chase greatness. So stay tuned, Bears fans. The offseason is always full of surprises, and this one could turn out to be a game changer. Whether it happens or not, it's clear that Chicago is serious about reestablishing itself as a defensive powerhouse, and that's exactly what the fans have been waiting for. The future looks bright, and with moves like this on the horizon, the Bears might just be on the cusp of something special. Keep your hopes high, your spirits loud, and your eyes peeled for more updates. It's an exciting time to be a Bears fan, and the best is yet to come. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news.